Dia institute for akache enti so person won so da attribute me opabene e won church man mu dia eno ane so be ba no be pick forms 50 Ghana cedis 50 Ghana cedis na won so no wait me afele kama na afele won so wait me ashe school ase courses no and ase course 3 months boso mi ensa pe na wonsu we kama na wada ne nsoncho ni mapa we so attachment there e assure that say bibia be attachment there e ma na nya odaje nkranti wo de bra na be fa forms no na wonsu ni ama entimi enkonkan enfama morning section afternoon section and after evening section dia ope bia no ye betimi agibre na afi no ye nso yetimi ayama kama ama ye bia nso no etimi ewie payo e dia ma Kings Media ni yira kwa afi aman leaders arbosan kese no so mpam bar stop ho ho ana unsa e betimi aka eye Kings Media Institute betimi afren paying for e wa ho matrovo so na afi agi aginchira ye ko ni mpa e wo media no so 0593 416472 0593 416472 na on a Kings Media Institute praying for and so 8 magic and kama sanso na Christ Pure Word International School Christ Pure Word International School a school ba kwa chese no so aba ye nkane ne mantema e ba be bo awofo amamuda eson ene ni so ade hu a omo ma omonkora no eno so etimi ewie peyo upe school chese teachers no womunim de wons e ye acheche adwuma ne mo no e ade e ko nka ba omo wie so apon enti experience no wo hon ma chese omo betima abo ma oba no wono so bibia etimi akon kan dem no environment no e very serene company na no e that just say do school mo ma weni ebetima ji papa wa kola no obetimi nya adwumifan enya asumdwe e de sua de kama ama won so no ne nim de no etimi ewie peyo e de amana ma no so wetimi ayo nipa tuturu e wo man Ghana mu hanamo chese enye fidago pimo classroom so dia spacious just a fun ni bibia ho no teaching learning materials just atete for no the illustrations the chen kola no ning na ho ma just a upie bo ma weni ebetima agi papa na chese school no ni yira kran kombo maira fase clinic na chipen ho na unsa ebetimi aka Christ Pure Word International School abrosan tintin ye papa would do ma bo say yes and what be school muntino tutumika next time ebe sha September enti unso ko pick forms no na oba no so no nyame adom na se term ne sha sia wono so akopie mu school mu na bibia so no etimi ewie peyo e de amana crèche ekopim JHS3 no ya de admission cost den a wo de oba de kwa wono so bibia ebetimi ewie peyo e de amana bibia ni a wetimi afra mu atofo we na won so wetimi agi ncheche mu ekon kan pa 0246 864146 0246 864146 now on a Kings Media Institute in paying for no and I say Christ Pure Word International School in paying for no and so 8 magic and kama bus is our home and then Colana Echo School and after one ponswa as I edo mo echo fi kama way any your prize sponsors one more aso ya say and ano pay yatina say the King Power Sports hebabe down and ano pay ewo Jumede no so da kesi no and kama me producer prof so eboa ama Jumede no and also 8 me area pay be din Eddie Shimano Kofi and some Betman from his sports Messiah, the only Messiah on your airwaves and 10 man Sebranon. Now yes, Eddie feed the Ghana Olympic Committee for Kache. When him send Chebia and a Tokyo Olympic Games no. Yetimi Eko su ewo Japan na chese enye feed their grow. Na endra day no and the first badger one more echo PM ewo Tokyo no me che Ghana for no one more ebe PM ewo man Ghana mu hono ma nya che se enye federal go na be ombe PM ewo man Ghana mu no George Lampi awon no president ede ma Ghana Amateur Boxing Association as a federation no one nso etimi ekasa eda mpanyimfo mutimi boa yen ekwa kode ema Ghana so etimi ekoje elunyam na de pa no papa no etimi ekasa dodo na ede aseda emomo sanso kasa momo enche no mo invest wo boxing mu se de be ya Ghana so betimi enya more laurels ewo boxing mu na ebra omo kono omo timi ebre papa na emom no enkremdi aba no dodo na no omo echi glory no afa no chese se yetimi eboa na yetimi invest e boxing ni mu a ebe yetimi aboa ma crew anu dodo na no yeno nso etimi ayedebe etimi abo man Ghana mu yentie nsem a owura ne din e George Lamptey a wono ye president e de Ghana Amateur Boxing Federation no what the etu jabra mutimi e lande ye e Kotoka International Airport.
Yeah, I feel good and I feel vindicated because what you believe in can come true. So it's by hard work, through the effort of Coach Ofori Asari, Viseta Kanete, Coach Kwe, and all the coaches that were left behind, and through the effort of the boxers, Samuel Tichi, Shaku Samed, and Suleiman, the captain. I've been talking to them, I've motivated them. A lot of things are going to it, but people are now taking the glory. When we were suffering, we were going to Senegal. I will keep on saying, as at now, even my Senegal budget that I did, even before you select a team to represent your country, you have to do individual championship. Nobody came to our aid. During the qualification, it was the National Sports Authority Director who came to our aid. Now today, glory has come and people are taking success to be their own. So what we are saying is, if it has passed, it has passed. But what I have the assurance that when we were leaving, His Excellency, the President, promises that Amate has set a record in Tokyo, Japan. So either we go and break it or we set the record. And truly what the President has said, it has come true. So what we are saying is that they should invest in Ghana boxing, especially the amateur boxing, which is very, very difficult to handle. That's all.
Way and some around it, George Lamptey, President Edema Ghana Amateur Boxing Federation or Editu do Chese Brano mo Breno na Obia and Kayomo na Sesia Glory na Banidia Ubia nam na Ghana Jimeda Rochese Sanya mana monfo no Wamunche no Monsa Chase de Bea Omo Ebetima investing Ewa Ghana boxing mo na fe more medals no and also etimi abana bibiaso no etimi ewie peyo ede ama woman Ghana yempemo ewo Abrantia nidin ede Benjamin Azamati akache wona misa Abrantia no wona nso atleta wokopiem ewo Tokyo Abrantia na etimi bonu mo body papa etimi ekokoden ede ma woman Ghana no tese Olympic Games na kopiem wase no we etimi esuane ma bebre papa ewo ma dache no ebet ma aboa ma wono nso no woko race for the Ghana obetimi akokode na otese Abrantia ni edi Joan Blake mo ene omo maka no tese experience ka krebi ene omo de chomo na se mpemfo etimi boa mo emo mutimi nya tournament dodo na ekọ na se training ni etimi kon kan pandia ayade omo nso no next year na se ene game bi obetimi akono omo nso betimi akokode ama bibia nso etimi awie peyo edi ama woman Ghana yenti nsema Abrantia ni edi Benjamin Azamati edi etudwa.
So getting here, I've learned a lot, and the difference is not much, looking at us and looking at the professionals, I don't think there's really much difference. And coming here, we've really learned a lot. We sometimes stay at our position just to observe them and all that. Really experienced and all that, but you can see that the difference is not that big, and we have just few touches that we have to make to get to their level. So I think me coming here, I've learned a lot of things, and I'm happy for that, and I'm happy that I was able to come out here to experience and also to learn a lot of things.
Way and summer branch and ade Benjamin Azamati warrior to judges or Tokyo no wait me Asian Yama be brepa one so no a bit ma puano a watch any carrier ma one so a bit me Eddie Juma kama aman yaman so no 8 me a payon Eddie aman honum yempiemo ewo ben no mensa kache one a Ghana Olympic Committee no one a chairman one 8 me eda ano na one me so one so 8 me be piemo ewo a Kotoka International Airport one so 8 me din anu din sam 8 me etu driver Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games no mo kwano one so 8 me ekasa erefa eya jumedie no ehun.
For coming out to your numbers to welcome us. It's very overwhelming. I'm sure when we set out to go to Tokyo, many of Ghanaians didn't have the belief that the 29-year-old James could be broken. But today it's been broken. And it's through the hard work of these individual athletes. These individual athletes worked their backs off, and today they've redeemed the image of Ghana at the Olympics. and we should be very grateful to them. What these young boys and girls did is taking us 29 years to do it. There were so many firsts that we scored in Tokyo. It was the first time in 29 years that we ever won a medal. It was the first time in almost 50 years that boxing has won a medal at the Olympics. It was the first time that our flag was raised at the Olympics. And it was ever the first ever time that a Ghanaian was selected to join the IOC president as he closed the Olympic ceremonies. It was the first time somebody, a Ghanaian athlete, stood side by side with the IOC president. It was also the first time in 25 years that our 4x100 quartet qualifies for the finals of the Olympics. And for me, I think that was the biggest achievement that we've had.
Ben Nunu Mensah, President Edema Ghana Olympic Committee no, and I would say then can reach no Ben Nunu Mensah at the Ghana Mampeni Sports Minister and have a media man on which me a boy Emma Bibiansu et me conquer Edema Ghana no, where they say more than pano at the MOMO.
Of you, especially the father of the nation's excellency, the president, our minister who was with them, who was that in Tokyo briefly, and they had to leave because of other commitments here. You, the media, friends of Ghana Sports, and everybody who has been praying and wishing the team well. Your prayers have been answered, and today we are home triumphant. We hope you keep faith with the GOC, you keep faith with Ghana Sports, and let us build on this record achievement that Ghana has made. The Birmingham Games, the Commonwealth Games, is just about a year away. Let us work together, and I'm sure when we come back, it will not be just one medal, but we're coming back with a number of medals.
Run it at the Ben Nunu Mensah, and one of a president at the Ghana Olympic Committee, and I will tell you, I saw the Asida at the Ghana Mampeni. And I think central for no bibiara what boy a match media no so and then so 80 me a Krabesh and Professor Peter Chumesi a Director General at the Ghana Sports Authority when him so a leader of delegation I want to echo PM about Tokyo 900 deno one also 80 me a Kasai Yenti and Sama or the Tuja.
Thanks to all Ghanaians, and especially thanks to our father, His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and the Minister of Youth and Sports, Honorable Mustafa Yusuf, for the tremendous support that they gave the Ghana contingent to represent us at the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. The medalists, the very famous who stood by the IOC president, you all know Thomas Bach, side by side, as you spoke to the whole world. Samuel Techi represented the whole of Africa. This is a very great honor done this country, and we who represented the country will see this as an honor to represent this country, and it's an honor to all Ghanaians. And as the Ghanaians who were in Tokyo gathered around our ambassador, our own His Excellency Frank Autry, to celebrate this feat, I believe that Ghanaians are going to do the same.
And some run it at the Professor Peter Chumesi. I want to a Director General at the Ghana Sports Authority and have a leader of delegation at the Ghana contingent. One more echo PM our Tokyo no. What it to Jabrobe PMO. The first batch of the team no. Ebe PMO. Ewo eye Kodoka International Airport at Yesewonon so. Watching in some Basha enye fede agra. Just a be Emma nano pay. Ewo eye Chumedi no si yemfi Peter Chumesi akachen. Na yemfa ini enche bibieni go start for akati on himself. Coach and the Eddie Cup na Emilsa. One a coach Adema Bibiani Gold Stars. Na after 29 days, wait me abua ama Bibiani Gold Stars. 8 me qualify. Ababe PM or the Ghana Premier League no. Orana just said, I resign at the fee a Bobo Konomo. Now walk off sabbatical leave. Walk on Tina Home Kakran. The fee a year football mesa and say, what walk with him, Papa Bekaya. Wait me at the teams back 9. And I back Ghana Premier League no. What the second year Azakes buyer, what the Elmina Sharks buyer, and I favor Sanso. Eddie Brekum Chelsea, every primo the Ghana Premier League man, was Sanso the Bibiani Gold Stars, Abawe Pimartin so Rano, the Bonnie Ade Con Camp no Chelsea, Wakubia, a blast to say obey me Agina Homika Cran. edefi eye football mo yenti ensema owura ne din ede coach Kwabena Emisa editujwa.
I said I did a total recovery because of the hard work that we did. Announcers was there, I was there, immunization, I was there, COVID council, I was there, but currently I'm there. So I thought, no, I need to rest for a while so that I will refresh myself and then take another challenge. In the environment, I had the opportunity to put myself in certain environment. I'll be happy because changing the environment can also refresh me. So I cannot be sweating, but I have to be there. Do this what we don't know. I cannot say so because I don't know what is happening. But I need to change environment to refresh myself.
We and some coach Kwabena Emisa. What it to ja? Yeri be Emma and a pay watch made us what I say. I was so to me a change environment loan. Now one also 80 me a coach on one kakra. Now be Biansono 80 me area pay your area man yen fianamo. Now yam bomo ewa crab ya kumase as a nigga of Wakachidia. Running in Eddie Jarvis Pepra, a former board member, Edema Eya Kumase Asante Kodogo Kono, na Orano 80 me kasa. Watch the internal wranglings waiting were coming. Watching on a coach, 2 yampia, now supporters, yes, now management, Casino, what is the Sanya Manina, and paying 4 and to 2 Sanya Mani Paria. I had the heart of Bubukono, Ebekoswa, Eddie Kotokobuko in Mesan said, Niama Ekoso, Ewa Sanigo Bubukono, what is a Sanemano, a Nian Papa no sir, Omoche, na Omotusu Niamayi, Ora Jarvis Pepra.
No, I saw that he said, how's the bill giddy and Debia? House is so much double.
Trouble.
Yet so one year cool fear. House almost anymore. Almost now on chain. Clubs are can't on chain. And at this said they were the margin bars like. It is that cycle paying for no. Almost what to a pa a friend of the Amposa. Or my friend chairman of the board. And you are Martinaz. You were paying for me a board, no, so I think it's almost you could run a mama basso. And so I'm to mean solve animals, circles and paying for so much. Got a queer best saying. No, I ain't good enough. Because you cannot go so a quarter secretary. Boko supporters me moache. Boko board more a moache. Boko management more will be free, will be others. So into your panel, then you between achieve all this disunited. I say you're disorganized. And so I met our board members will be answered to him, baby. Circles will pay for that, will be in your own, will be in the video. I ain't in Argentina when it's more between me and the other. Cannot somebody now. Not say no more yet. If this is true, nothing means somewhere. Before then, I should get rid of them. That management known to me, management is the attempt radio. So, board of members, a board of phobia, the attempt radio. So, that's what I'm to mean. Board of one and Kazad, then and cut and a board war, not solution. Any solution between another and Pansani, a daughter Chay. That's a deal with because, like you are saying, there's a supporters front also. Say, hoppers, why you divided there? Maza, Nakotokomo, I'm a raffle.
Running Eddie Jarvis Pepra, and I was in Kaono Kasan, and if Anyama Ekoso. Ewa Asante Korobubu Konomo and Rachel Bisani se Anyebia Dr. Kwamite and in Anaya Ponsan Usu se Entawantawabi Ewa Muntema na Unity Ewa Muntema na
say a board in Anaya Ponsan Minjin is a cordial I be them. I add our monthly friends or much with the bomb a year Juma the interest of Kotoko. Because I would say we chief executive of the club. Any board chairman, Sir Sabi, and some BH moving film. Aya, or moon to mean corporates, be on my committee, fine, meeting as it is. I mean, we'll be a bit much now. You carry my meeting cool. At the end of the day, what is important is the outside the office, outside the meetings, personal relationship, they count more than any other meetings I'm here. It is only board chairman, it's a chief executive, not so Montemungua. After year, they say league year season. You best start another season. Recruitment of Kotoko players are very bad to say. Who's the one what rumor? ABS Felisanan is going. Obet CS where you call, Obet CS where you call. We say there are rumors, but Then I hear the man Kotoko supporters, but I tell you, say, maybe a side players we almost come by there.
Run it Eddie Jarvis Pepra, and I would say, and can wait to know. Yes, answer Ebisa, he said, run it Eddie Narayan Ponsa, and any management board no Ebayano, Afiba Queen, Sampa, and who Omodimbo, Yente and Sama, or the Tuja.
You know, it be a sponsorship of when you're my the only thing I meant to say was sponsorship. No, yeah. As I now know, meaning say be a many breast of time. Because me too, they what didn't need a boomer. Maybe a bosume kotokonya saying, maybe a fake kotokonya saying, Miss Addison, the imagine M5. And I still believe it's a time you always in night about thing. To be a better me, so you the kotoko players kakakra. And this then if you take it so as you just sponsorship so they bring it here. Tell me, I can be you with a quantum now. And the bit of me who say, ABR, it seems to be a baby and I seem to be baby. But just that say, first season with the club. Now the club need this second. The Beckers and I need too bad. But then, I see, I can't say a starting season. I'm saying, you have a house for me. There's so much to me bad, be trying, normal G League. The Oberga said, be a recruitment, and so beginning of the season, and then middle of the season, you know. Now, if you say, be a baby, any be I beat me as strengthen more. And so, I know the second round, no crowd, they are better. I have second year pre break, a crack class and beat me a cow. I just like I below the top 4 no crowd, but you're just second, so that's good.
Way any and some rat Jarvis Pepra one a former board member Edema Kumase Asante Godokono what the etuja efan sema ekosu ewo Asante Godokobo kono yemfi anomo na yemfo ni enter Glorious Accra had to vote for Akachi Togbe after the 14 bank ruler majority shareholder Edema had to vote Bokono when Mr. Abraham to folk 8 meji double no omo ego PM ewo Togbe after the fear na chese enya fedragon anom na Togbe after the edge microphone na wakata no what is Abraham ni din ede Salifu Di Maria no Abraham ne kwa omo fa so a wo mo nya no 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 mo te se omo rival kodokofo eni edi player na chi papa ne ho na wo fa tetefo no wo frɛ owura alaja kan bi se mate se akola to bi pemu ewo eye tachi ma anya bia ne bono eso ni ana wo che so papa no Abraham ne bono so ni o eti ne no na chese alaja kan bi wodu tachi man kwada dada chese we timi akokasa ma bibia etimi akonkan a eno ne nam so ema Abraham ne din edi Salifu Di Maria obe pmu ewo Glorious Accra hatovu for akachi yenti ensema Togbe afede edi tujwa efa Abraham ne din edi eye Di Maria
about one of our rivals who was chasing a player by name Salifu Ibrahim, who had done very well and they wanted him so badly. Immediately I took my phone and I called Haji Akambi. I said, Akambi, do you know any Salifu Ibrahim? They said so and so one thing, let's go for him. That was the beginning. The following day, Haji Akambi, typical of him, was in Techima. And that was how we got Salifu Ibrahim.
We and Sema Togbe after the 14th. What it to Jabra? A koyo mofa so munya brancha ni din edi Salifu Ibrahim Di Maria. I want to be PM of Glorious Accra. How to vote for Katia. What did you want in Japan? Eddie Ama Eje Bobo Kona. Enya Fedia Kwedi be Emma. And I pay a watch better sweep and chalk of Facebook. Nyafeno. Like it. Page no comment na share na bibia so no be enkonkan enfama tumedie no yampiem wa Kwame Opare ado akache wo yakasamafo Edema Glorious Accra hatovo kono na Kwame Opare ado eche say management members and have a board no and etimi encourage players no and have obi biara around the team e ma chese players no wo mu etimi enya double no Edema eye hatovo bobo kono
it was supposed to bring this change, and the change is that we are winning league in every year. Maybe don't be free. If you say every cup there has to go to relax, so that some other team will win the league because the top in town was that Asogbo was not interested in the FA Cup after winning the league. But once again, the commitment of the players, the focus, the hard work from the technical team, and the advice from the board and the board chairman, they said we have to go and get the double. Eventually, we got the double yesterday.
Kwame Opare Ado Kasama for Penny Edema Glorious Accra Heart of Oak and I would tell in Kawakasan Abramuko Piemo Ewo Eye His Highness talk by a fed and fear not just a dinner Kesiapa and a 80 court to Hanuma one also 80 Ekasa F. Choir. Omofa so mutimi echi double no Edema Esha Glorious Accra Heart of Oak Fianamon na yemfa ini enche Brenta ni Eddie Augustino Krakache one aya player Edema Kumase Asani Godokona Sabra Menu Caseno Abranta ni contract Jewa Asani Godokono Ebani said the contract no abani we eno na ye pi ben Abranta Augustino kwa business anye biano wo contract no abani we e kotokwana.
That's in the last month, and for now, no dear. Me to make I say we have a free protocol now. Say be a me call baby. It is me agent na. Me no ABB. And I mean to me for me agent teaching ko ABB. I say man for respect and mananti. Me no agent egusu e working nema. Say next season me work protocol. I think say about say me bonso. I think say about.
Augustine Okran. Kumasi asane godoko. Wachesa ni contract no ende last man nemo muno wontimi enkasa se obebo kotoko anase won bokotoko biem woni ni management na ekasa se bibia work out there obeto akoso esi akan hede ama Kumase asane godoko we enensema abrante ani din ede Augustine Okran won so de atodwa yedi bi ema na no pay ewo chimede no semfianom ne ntintomo ewo coach of the moment orani di edi coach Samuel Buedu akache na coach Samuel Buedu edi abasbo de papa pe mo de no edi ama Branta ni edi glassing na wako wonim sa to vote for enkra eban enensa kakuma bi na ometima sani Branta ni edi glassing na wako na eno ena coach Samuel Buedu chaza Branta glass na wako no wonim bo boyi papa na edi obabe piem heart of folk dia obeboa ama heart of folk no Africa no mo kono and also ebetime wie peyo ama bibia so no hetimi akonkan hede ama nyankonton Branta me che the rainbow colors and also nsema owura ni di edi Samuel Buedu wono coach hede ma Glorious Accra heart of folk no wadi atudwa ede bi ma ene anope watch media no siemfi the camp of heart of folk and have a glass na wako dia na ye de ni che Branta ni di edi precious boy I want to say a adaya soon for me dream self-sing. One of Mr. Precious boy, a U20 player. Na Branta and money boy, a dear so the free kick bandia. What the two are partial, not just a washout and cry elpa, and it's a contract being 80 me up pay at a mano, Ewa Tunisia, one Equacopium and Drana Joe, and a Branta and two fan, and if your mind can anymore, Wagacopium about Tunisia, Nietzsche Esperance of Tunisia, Fakache, a Hona Brantano, Ebequacoin medical, Nasa Bibia Concaya, waiting me a signing 5-year contract. Hadi ama bobo kwa ndini Esperance Tunisia wono so ekokopia boa ama bibia so no hetimi akonkan hadi ama bobo ko no honoma jadi bi ema enano pay ewo jumedie no so na yemfi the camp of Precious boa na yentintomo ewo swag for akachemeche Sports Writers Association of Ghana womo da basketball de modern pano hadi ama secondary Hazakes ladies and have a Glorious Accra heart of folk so womo 8 man kwa contain aji double edi ama omu various teams na chese enye feda go secondary Hazakes ladies wonim so ko piemo our Ivory Coast so eko ball wafu zombie me Champions League qualification tournament nche so mo de bono extra ni amomutimi aji trophy no edi so mo se so just o ma ji trouble otimi se mbai wano omombo ni boss ni papa enye fide agwa no na basketball de 8 mapa edi amomo from Sports Writers Association faculty omo hwe ni se omo so betima to akọ me ma kokọ den na fa mu ko pemu Africa teams mienu no heart of folk na fe second Hazakes ladies no womo 8 mi ate won man Ghana ni man na so enye fide agwa nsem no eno bi na ba ye bi ema ene anepe ewo chimedi no so na yem ko pemu ewo Black Queens of Ghana for a catch there midfielder at the man Black Queens Priscilla Ochre and cry ebani se bobo kwa homo ewo Israel Hapo Beersheba ɛhɔ ɛna ababawa ne din ɛde Priscilla ɔkyerɛ no ɛnkra no gyɛ sɛ wakɔ akɔpem hɔ no ma 2 years contract ɛna ababawa no akɔ sign ɛde ama ɛhyɛ Boboku a ne din ɛde Hapo Beersheba a ɔmo ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Israel brokyerɛ mu a wɔno nso nim sɛ na osi ɛkan ɛde ma ampem dakoa ladies ɛne ti da ababawa no wakɔ akɔpem kama ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Israel wɔno nso ɛkɔ akɔtoa ne bɔɔbɔ so kama wɔn sɛ okosi ɛkan kakra ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Spain ɛde ma Rayo Vallecano ladies no wɔsan kɔpem America kakra ɛkosi ɛkan wɔ hɔ no ma kyɛ sɛ ababawa no Priscilla ɔkye no ne bɔde bɔ yade ɛso ni papa nti no dodo na ɛhwɛ mi sɛ wakɔ kɔpem wɔ Hapo Beersheba no obetimi akɔkɔden apɔ ma bibia so no ɛtimi akɔnkan ɛde ama ɛhyɛ ono ankasa ne career and afi won my Ghana na yemfi onmo na yemfa ni enchere Ghana Football Association fo aka chede a wonim se efe no won mo chese omo pese afi no bibia etimi ekoso pepepepe e de ma Ghana enti no omo the new date no season ebe sha se new date for Ghana Premier League season no and one date e bet ma sha se no omo etimi e de ababo enti no omo chese 2021-2022 Ghana Premier League season no ebe sha se 29th October across all the 9 league centers. Oh my Ghana mu na etimi abani wiye 9th August and that's 19th June 2022 ho ena chese ebetimi abani wiye kama yen enye fediagra jedi bi ema ene anope ewo chibede no Ghana Premier League no eyade a ebetimi ashase 29th October eko piemu eko wo 19th of June na chese etimi abani wiye na embana femuso no Premier League no eno nso ebetimi ashase 10th December na afa eno nso etimi abani wiye 29th May 2022 and afa MTN Africa matches no eno nso ebetimi ashase na afa no eno nso niama nyina nso etimi akonkan no ye ne die unim say ayade registration of players no so no nyame adoma Monday and etimi ashase registration etimi ashase de nene nti no obi biara person register a player adema the Ghana Premier League news is no and paying for just 9th of August no and that transfer window no womu etimi be etemu sa kopim 9th October 2021 na fe transfer window no and also 8 may close to kama nti no window no ayade am paying for 8 may be ne kama obi biara team bia person register the players no ono so bet man register kama Division 1 league no and also ebeti man start kama ama bibia so no 8 may we pay yo head ama eje wo man Ghana yempiemo ewo goalkeeper head ma eje bobo kwa ni din edi mediama minianamo meche Eric Ofori entry aka Alawa enkra epa ene se aka kumebe na wakako piemo ewo Lagos City twakache 2 years contract and a goalkeeper Eric Ofori ono ekwako sign head ama eje bobo kwa ni tin ede eje Lagos City sa ono so ehwe ni se niama ebetimi akonkan ede ama no kama yentin tomo ewo eyamanane na fe mfa manane ensem no ema muna yentimi ensori jumedie no so dia okopiemo out the camp of Liverpool dia jogging club hey manager erema Liverpool boboko no na players to do na teams no eto na no na jogging club te say oh you very happy was with squad that owo no say Liverpool and top players they be encounter na one of the are satisfied with the players owo no esan say omo ye players omo mo de ball no extra ni papa yenti ensema jogging club manager erema Liverpool no edituja.
I'm very happy with the squad. That doesn't mean that we don't look at the market, but as long as nothing happens, I'm more than happy with the squad I have, more than happy with the players I have. We have so many things which you can't sign. You cannot sign pressing, you can't sign counter pressing, you cannot sign atmosphere, you cannot sign togetherness, you can't sign the atmosphere we can create in a stadium, you can't sign Anfield, you can't sign our anthem, you can't sign a lot of things, and that's what we have to use, obviously. There are different approaches, obviously, out there. And we have no influence on that. Our situation is like it is. We have a big squad, and whatever there might still something happen until the end of the season, until the end of the transfer window. But I can't say anything about that in a moment.
Jogging club manager Emma Liverpool and I would say in Kata one also 80 akasa and afa signing one yedi bi Emma and anope ewo Radio King Kasa Fides yemfianmo na yemfa ni enche Thomas Tuchel one manager Emma Chelsea bobo kono one also 80 akasa afa Romelu Menaba ya Lukaku wonim se nche na Lukaku abo piem the camp of Chelsea na no na Thomas Tuchel 80 akasa afa abrante no eho
who loves to play with the back towards the opponent goal, who likes to hold balls, who creates space to breathe for Kai Havertz, for Timo Werner, for Christian Pulisic, who love to play around him. This is a kind of profile that we don't have in our squad right now, that we are looking for. If it's possible to sign it, we will try to sign it. If it is not possible to sign a player, we will find other solutions. Is still not the moment to talk about names because we have nobody signed yet, and we will show all the respect to all other clubs to not start talking about their players.
Coach Thomas Tuchel and I will tell in Casa one Ekasa area for a branch and the Yaya Lukaku one JDB on me send that there on Yami Super Cup no UEFA Super Cup no a bet me Abbas our Bedford 7 p.m. na game no 8 me Asha say na Cole Thomas Tuchel 8 me Akasa there for a Super Cup clash Chelsea and Villarreal Edebe Bosono ehon.
Why? Because we proved over half a year that we are capable of doing this, and this will be the exact approach. Can we predict what the others do? No. Can we? But City showed what it takes to be champions. Liverpool showed what it takes to be champions. Consistency on the highest level in the most difficult league in the world, and this is the benchmark. And we are here to close the gap now, not only for half a year, but for the whole year.
We and Sama Thomas Tuchel to a Super Cup and everything I call so and then you may 7 p.m. our Bedford Jerry B. Emma and Anope our Jamaicans Antonio Rudiger a player Adema Chelsea Bobo Kono na Antonio Rudiger etimi akaside afa Romelu Lukaku won just Branteno a player bia ne bonny boy ade enso ni papa a quality striker obebua a Chelsea Bobo Kono yi papa.
Is someone who's very strong, and I think he showed it also now in Italy in the past 2 years, and he did very well over there, and also for his national team. Like I think goal scorer, like for me, a top striker. Like obviously, as you mentioned, last season was a great success for us, and we want to build onto that, and we want to do more, and it starts tomorrow.
Antonio Rudiger, defender, Edema Chelsea, and I will tell in Casa one also 8 Miakasa, Heriafa, Eye Abrantani, Eddie Romelu Menabaya, Ya Lukaku, and Chibia Babi Piemo, the camp of Chelsea. Now, if you want to swap for my Biasino, 8 me Akonkai, Harry Ama, Asia, the Blues, Abrantani, Eddie Benchiwo. A player at Chelsea na benchi what is a season when no target pan is somebody Premier League no Harry Ama Chelsea Bobo Kono.
You can win the Champions League, which is, you know, one of the bigger tournaments to win, if not the biggest in European football, then, you know, it gives you that confidence that, you know, you can go and win more silverware, and also the hunger that once you have had that feeling of winning a trophy, you know, it makes you want it again even more.
In terms of the title race then, do you go with the view that if you finish above Manchester City, you will be champions?
There's a lot of good teams in the league this year, so that's a tricky one to answer. There's going to be a lot of teams fighting for the league. You know, a lot of good players have come into the league this season. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting season for everyone involved, and obviously our focus and our aim is to win the league this season.
Benchiwo awano a player Edema Chelsea, and I want to in Casa one a Casa some moment target no, and it's some bet me a Premier League no, and it's some Soman Yamansono, Yatima Conkai, had Ama a Chelsea Poboko no, na Frank James Lampard, 108 me a Casa de Franbecks and the Macy Mountain. One of Mr. England Echo PM Euro 2020 finals no na mmom nya dia homo etimi edim kilometer disappointment etimi ekoso adema players no na yade more than papa o the likes of Abrantia one abepiem hat na Michel Manchester JD Malik Sancho no yade disappointment no na enye easy o chese Abrantia didn't add Messi Mount no obetimi bounce back stronger no so abekon akoden after disappointment omo etimi komo eje games Michel Euro 2020 etimi ekoso eje Europe no.
They can. The young players there, people like Declan Rice, Phil Foden, Sancho's coming to the Premier League now. I think they will be better for whatever their experiences were, whether it ended in disappointment to different degrees, of course, because they didn't win and they would have been desperate to do that. Once the dust settles, I think you appreciate that you've got a tournament like that behind you. I certainly felt the confidence off the back of that. So hopefully they feel that and they take it back to their club football.
And Sema, coach, and as a former manager, Erema Chelsea, Frank James Lampard, what did you draw for Abrantia? Nidin edit bench one, JDB Emma and Anope, Jumediano so now Abrantia Nidin edit Leno, Andra Messi, Kudusini, Atomiga, Eonino, El Dicinto, Ejabo, Eja Enya Ababedu, Andra Day, and Leno Messi, Etime Eco Landia. France and Bonten so na akopiem airport wo paria enipa eji boom akopiem airport wo na mo twen Leno Andre Messi no na enya fedia gro enipa pan e wo mo dos ye papa na wo nyina wo mo twen sa branche no ebetimi ababe piem Park the Prince wono so ba sign contract hedi ama eje Paris Saint-Germain bobukun sabe de ye confirmed abranche Leno Messi 2 years contract was signing Ere Ama Eje Paris Saint-Germain Chesenya Fediagro jersey number 30 and a branch Leno Andre Messi Wobeti me as on himself branch Nema Ere number 10 jersey and Emma Nanso Messi Chesa Debi one on so jersey number 30 no and no any edge on himself Okopemo France Bandia jersey number 30 no I had their goalkeepers and a Eshe Nemo Leno Messi Bayano and a Paris Saint-Germain for 30 for free a French FNC Leno Messi and Bo na wasi open number 30 jersey no mo chese mumfa no and 10 man no mo chese Leno Messi aba enti no wakasa anti jersey number 30 no wo mo ede ama Abrantia ni din ede Leno Andre Messi Kudisini Atomiga El Nino El Dicinto ono nso ababe boa ama bibia nso letima konkan ede ama eje Paris Saint-Germain bubuko nyame aduma ochina ena ombe envil Abrantia no Eiffel Tower na chese bibia no hetimi akonkan ede ama the Leto Necromancer Camp Nou Mafia na wono so nyama hetimi akonkan ede ama no 750,000 euros a week and Abrantia no wono so betima che ede guni botoman eno so akọ eniji sem papa ede ama eje Lionel Messi ene nebushia for na sa Jerusalem ede ma Barcelona supporters eno so yede bi amount ene no pay about Chimede no so na Abrantia ni ede goalkeeper Mendy Eduardo Mendy eye goalkeeper ede ma Chelsea what say dubibi no na chese goalkeeper ne kwana nko beso jai na nya ne nisu ado ni se beso da pomesa nse wo hwe wo how wetimi femu pa 6 year e wo France ena wo si aka wo sa ena nkakra nyama etimi akoye ma na edu bebi ka no chese na afi ba kokwa na otifia wonye adwuma nyamom no renew for ena etimi ebebo no ema no chese opportunity ebe wono nso etimi eda po mu nyama nso etimi konkan Chelsea etimi ehu na last season no omo etimi ekofa no ma wono nso be piemo e the camp of the Blues wono nso ejene santre ne ojene samba wojene yo enya fedi akwende obetimi ejinemo esi akan de den ede ma eye Chelsea emeche ewo UEFA Super Cup and so ebetima koswa yedi ma and no pay ewo Chumedi no so na yempie mo the camp of Arsenal the Gunners there go Abrantia did Eddie Martin Odegaard wano ebe PM ewo Arsenal for catching loan deal from Real Madrid no and the Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta I catch Arsenal paying for say one more share na Abrantia no omo entimi sign no permanently na won be see akan enfama Arsenal probukuno 42 million euros and Real Madrid for Edia to Abrantia and the Martin Odegaard so bibia kon kana Arsenal for etimi enya sas Canada and the Abrantia and the Martin Odegaard no Obabe PMO the camp of the Gunners. Now one also 8 assigning contract a more deno yadi ama eje probo kono na fino one also apoma bibia so no 8 konkan the ama eye Arsenal the Gunners when unsa Brighton no eve PMO Arsenal for catch last season on loan no na ne money bono na e kon camp point Mikel Arteta one year training manager the ma Arsenal the Gunners bobo kono etesa Brighton ube here e wo Arsenal bobo committee mpan for no entutu nyama ye said the Brighton the day Martin Odegaard no one also betimi abesi akan here ama the Gunners the amount and the anapay ewo Jume Dieno so na Nunu Espirito Santo coach ma pobo kwa ne the editorial mo fa Nunu kire se Brighton Hurricane league opener omni Manchester City be bono obeti be chemo na fi si akan here ama bobo kwa ni editorial hospital na yemfa NBA news emfa mamo na fi entimi enso etibede no so Kevin Durant Branta wo si akan the ma bobo the tennis ball na say bobo kwa ni dinde Brooklyn Nets Brooklyn Nets chese NBA basketball team chese o money bonu ya there kon kan papa panchi Kevin Durant chese ba threat any contract mo the ama NBA team the Brooklyn Nets 198 million and Branta no contract no 4 years no obeti menya wa sign kama the ama Brooklyn Nets you so nyama konkan the say Kevin Durant the board ya there so ni papa wa boa Brooklyn Nets bobo kono and I say basketball team wa bom ye papa one so asan attract any contract me 4 years ache so ba besi akan the ama Brooklyn Nets one so nyama so no ebetimi akonkan the ama no na Luka Dončić one so ya Brantia wo si akan de man Dallas Mavericks Michie NBA basketball team Dallas Mavericks one also 8-man third contract mo the ama Dallas Mavericks just 207 million euros and the contract Brantia no so I sign the ama Dallas Mavericks people kwati mi say sika pa and I wo mu ehwegu osa na nya feda grow ti Brantia de benya 207 million pounds one also de be good bottom na te say nya feda grow honma basketball no sika be mu ye papa and also nya feda go see anybody basketball e be coach basketball and no course America no NBA Super League no Summer League no and after Sacramento League ni no ye ni ebede chire be sibia no yemfa enkame mo NBA playoff season no onim say Bucks no and etimi eche edi AC o mo stress so bibia so no etimi ekonkan ede emo mo ebrene ko enti enana pay no and ede jumede ni na ABC yes story so no yemfa asida eba ye sponsors wamo eso ya se enana pay Emma Akudiamo Nsem and also etimi eba welcome Kings Media Institute open say Joshua ko na won so wetimi aboremo ama won so wetimi edede juma kama and no any Kings Media Institute courses be to say media law and ethics, online media, print media, broadcast journalism, TV and radio presentation, marketing, disc jockey, blogging, sports presentation, newscasting ning na ba ya de on betimi ajibre actual kama ma won so no wetimi de abo bromu ni ira kwan fiaman leaders abrosan kese no so ho na on sa betimi Kings Media Institute betimi afre 0593416472 0593416472 na on the Kings Media and so etimi ajetwe enkomo kama 50 Ghana cedis na be pick your forms na bibia so no etimi akonkan ede amount sans no Christ Pure Word International School and so etimi eso yase kama hema media no so etimi eba wa ko betima from e wa homatrovo we so 0246864146 open quality school eda ma opadia eno any